Hello world, from whichever time zone you're catching me from, my name is MD90. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification to all so that you do not miss the uploads that come up. And the easiest way for you to navigate the channel is to head to the playlist. You'll find videos curated for you based on your interest. So if you're interested in the Kutika podcast, you'll find a playlist for that. For news and trends, there's a playlist for that. Exclusive with MD90, a bunch of playlists that are created based on your interest. So the easiest way to navigate the channel is head straight to the playlist and you'll find what you're here for. Consider becoming a member of the channel. Right next to the subscribe button is the join button. You click on the join button so that you can become a member of the channel. You support the team on the production and a number of things that we're doing here.
Head of State Edgar Lungu doesn't seem to leave the news. He's been out of the country pretty much for the most part of 2025, but even then, and he's tried tabloids for a while, but he seems not to stay off the grid. He's still making news. So recently, the man that you see in the blue seat right next to him, that was former press aide, that is Amos Chanda. And of recent past, he's been pretty much joined the UPND media team. He's been on the run. Media team for the UPND holds a press brief. But he's usually there and he offers his view. And since then, and he's spilling the beans. And people are saying some of the statements that he's been saying in contempt of the law. Because let me just show you what he's been doing for a while. That's Amos Chanda. So one of the news articles that came out in the News Diggers, they says, Amos narrates how he stepped in to lead guide the country during Lungu's absence. So people say that responsibility he's talking about there it's beyond his payroll, and he has no obligation to have such powers to lead the nation. So pretty much people are asking to say you're simply obviating the president's authority by doing that. Because the president, every time that he left the country, he usually left, is it an acting president at the time? So meaning Amos Chanda overrode the authority of whoever was left with that responsibility by that particular article published in the News Diggers there. And then it goes further to say, this was posted by Emmanuel Mwamba. He says, how not to join the other camp, referring to Amos Chanda's joining the UPND media team. He says, Amos spills more a secret mission to Congo using Findlay's plane. And how lies shaped Lungu's so pretty much it's gone on the run, much striking at Edgar Lungu and his leadership during that tenure of office. And then there you see within the headline, Gary Nkombo there, I accept my dismissal with no hard feelings. I remain loyal to UPND, Gary stated. So that's his response to his recent firing that happened, should have been Friday evening by President Hakainde Hichilema. And then who's this? Referring to what Amos Chanda was spilling the beans with regard to Edgar Lungu's leadership. So he says, Chitotela Kaiser and others used to bulldoze Lungu into making wrong decisions, Amos. So former press assistant to the president for press and public relations, Amos Chanda says Edgar Lungu often made decisions not based on merit, but on the influence of those whom he listened to the most. He recounts moments where Lungu was bulldozed into making wrong decisions, including the controversial liquidation of Konkola Copper Mines KCM. Chanda also explains why he resigned in 2019, saying he realized that Lungu had been hijacked by certain individuals who were isolating him from diverse views and impairing his judgment. He also says, while a lot of people assume Finlay used to take advantage of state resources when Lungu was in office. In fact, donated his own plane to use in secret missions. He used to say there are secret missions that were happening at State House during Edgar Lungu's tenure, and they are using Wagner's Finley's plane there. And in a candidate's life, Chanda also urges that public officials must seek out therapy because certain things they go through tends to mess up their mental health. That article Amos Chanda shares. And then people just question his loyalty. So this is the UPND press briefing where Amos Chanda appeared. And then Reverend Walter Mambazi puts up an article to say, this is the UPND media team giving a presser. It is not the media team I am speaking about here, no. It is the gentleman to the right of the picture whose presence is nothing short of bamboozling for me. Truly in politics, there is no permanent friendships or friends or enemies. Moral of the lesson, do not take politicians, their rhetoric, especially their loyalty, seriously. What is those that you thought were with you, switch camp overnight and start singing praises? So he's simply expressing shock at how almost Chanda has switched up and joined the UPND media team and now started revealing secrets from the Edgar Lungu camp or tenure of office. That is, should be from 2016 to 2021, thereabout. And then Cornelius Mweda says, when Ichilema completes his tenure in 2030, Zambia will be more transformed. So Mweda simply doubling down to say Hakainde Hichilema is winning the 2026 election. So when he's done with his 2 terms, Zambia will be in a better place. That's communication. What is Kasuna reviews that 264 million kwacha spent on by-elections since 2021. So the number of by-elections that the country has held since 2021 has costed us 264 million kwacha. That's according to the Minister of Justice. What is breaking state has failed to prove that former President Edgar Lungu's economic advisor, in the 21 count, he was facing of properties valued over 41 million kwacha and over 200,000 US dollars cash there. So that's one of the cases related to Edgar Lungu's team. What is the Drug Enforcement Commission also says, the Drug Enforcement Commission has taken over Crest Lodge in Lusaka's Ibex Hill area, belonging to a nurse, Charles Piri, who is linked to former President Edgar Chagwa Lungu. That property has been seized. They believe it was being owned by President Lungu on behalf by that particular name. And we wait and see how that plays out. And then that's the case where one of Edgar Lungu's advisors has won the proceeds of crime case. What is state grabs Lungu's lodge? So the lodge that this is according to news diggers, that was grabbed under someone's name. They allege it belongs to the head of state. So that's one of the headlines. And then this is in the money. Drought response ends next month after reaching that number of people. And then this is the Sunday Nation. And then Sacked in Combo says thank you to Hakainde Hichilema. And then amendments are not cast in stone. That's according to Cornelius Mweda. Changes they want to make to the constitution. And pretty much that's the news, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great week ahead.